Hi, everybody. Welcome to Open Vinyasa Flow. I'm really happy to see some regulars back. Hi, Doris. Hi, Alif. And I see a lot of familiar faces. Welcome back, guys. So just know to do what feels right for your body. You don't have to do everything I say, and feel free to modify. I'll show you some uh, variations if you'd like to challenge yourself this afternoon, or maybe you'd like to scale back. Feel free to do that as well. So let's get started. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. And once you arrive in that comfortable cross-legged seated position, just let your palms face up on top of your knees. See if you can get all the fixing, get all the fidgeting out of your system. Once you arrive, shut the light out completely as you begin to just reconnect with the inner body. So let go of any distractions going on inside your home. Perhaps you're thinking about things you need after our session together. And just begin to feel and be with whatever's coming up. So in these unprecedented times, it's really important to take some quiet moments to ourselves and just feel whatever's going on inside. Maybe it's feelings of anxiety, gratefulness, sadness. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit down today. Whatever it is that you're going through, see if you can just breathe through that tension or resistance. Let it permeate through every cell in your body. Now, see what it feel the breath travel up through your tailbone, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel the breath come up and through the back of the heart. Feel the breath completely surround your rib cage, your thoracic spine. Feel the breath come up and through each and every intercostal muscle in the thoracic spine. Feel the breath travel through the center bone on your chest, your sternum. Feel the breath split at your collarbones and then circulate into the back of the neck, the cervical spine, and then gently up and through the crown of the head. Just starting to feel less tension compared to when you first stepped onto your mat. Now see what it feels like to begin to deepen your breath as you draw air up and through your nose. Soften your jaw, open up your mouth, let out a big sigh of relief. Again, inhale deeply through the nose, fill your lungs, your heart, your face. Soften your jaw, open up your mouth, let go of any tension, let it fall by the wayside. Again, biggest breath you've taken all day long. Inhale deeply, fill up, like there's an imaginary red balloon in your chest. Hold. See if you can sip in a teeny bit more air, and hold again. And then soften your jaw, open up your mouth, let it all go. Nice. This time, play with closing the mouth as you sip in air through the nose. Hold at the top of the skull. See if you can sip in a teeny bit more air. Hold again. And then this time with the mouth closed, same passageway, out through the nose. Yes. Restricting the back of the throat, practicing Ujjayi breath. Keep it going. Don't get bored with it. Inhale deeply, fill up. Pause. See if you can sip in a teeny bit more air. Pause again. And then with the lips sealed, same passageway, out through the nose. This is the breath that will guide you. This is the breath that will restore you. You can always use this breath anytime you're feeling stressed on and off the mat. Feel free to linger here for a few more deep breaths in silence. This is also part of the yoga practice, or begin to place the palms face down on top of your knees and slowly begin to rotate your head. You can keep your eyes closed if you'd like, or a soft gaze towards the tip of the nose, whatever feels good. Just slowly begin to stretch out the cervical spine and feel free to linger shoulder to ear if that feels good. Don't forget to switch your rotation. Bring your head back to a neutral position. Let your throat face the ceiling and enjoy a nice stretch in the back of the neck and the decompression in the front of the throat. Good, one more big breath. And now bring your head back to a neutral position. I'll just tilt the screen a little lower so you can see me. In your cross-legged seated position, sweep your arms up high to the sky, reach tall through the fingers. And as you exhale, sweep your right arm behind your back. Let your left hand fall on top of your knee or down to the mat. Good, 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, gently release, sweep your arm to the sky, and now twist over to the left. As your left hand comes behind your back, your right hand can either fall down on top of the knee or down to the mat, whatever feels right. Inhale, exhale 1. The inhalations will take you deeper into the twist. Inhale, exhale 2. The exhalations will take you out of it. Inhale, exhale 3, release. Inhale your arms up, 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 up. Reach tall through the fingers. And now release, forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy as you breathe deep into the hip flexors. 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good. Release the arms back to the center. Now let your right arm fall down by your hip. Sweep your left arm up and overhead, reaching tall past the fingers. You can even bend your elbow and set your forearm flat if you'd like to get deep. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good, reach your arms back to the center. Let your left arm fall down by your hip and sweep your right arm up and overhead. Here we go, 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good, reach your arms back to the center. And now meet me on all fours. So shift onto your hands and your knees. We'll move through a few gentle cat-cows here. So spread the fingers wide like you're Spider-Man about ready to climb up the side of the wall. Then take a peek at your knees. Spread them hip-width distance apart, no wider, no shorter. And you can leave the front of the feet flat or curl the toes, whatever feels right. Here we go. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, round your spine like a rainbow as you push down through the palms. And then release your low back, your middle back, your upper back. Let your chin come up. Again, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine like that scaredy cat. Then release your low back, your middle back, your upper back, gaze up. Again, tuck the chin to the chest, round your spine. Then release your low back, your middle back, your upper back. Nice. Go ahead and lengthen your right arm out and lengthen your left leg. So you're balancing on opposite arm, opposite leg. Feel free to stay here, or perhaps you bend the knee, grab hold of the ankle or the front of the foot, push the foot into the hand to open up the front body. Remember, you can just stay here if this feels right, and notice if you're a little bit wobbly. Keep engaging everything down the midline, using more of your core. Here we go. Whatever you choose, 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Beautiful. Gently replace your hand and your knee back down. Switching sides now. So release your left arm up and lengthen the right leg out. Stay here and hold for a couple of deep breaths, or do whatever you did on the other side. You bend the right knee, You externally rotate the left arm, push the foot into the hand to open up the front body. 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Beautiful. Gently replace the hand and the knee back down onto the mat. Now let's move into gate pose. So in gate pose, I'm going to lengthen the left leg with the toes tucked. I'll pivot the left heel at a 45-degree angle. I'll lean all my weight over to the right hand. When I feel confident, I'll lift the left arm high to the ceiling. So you lift it up here for 3 big breaths. If you'd like to take it up a notch, sweep your left arm up and overhead. For those who'd like to play with the balance, shift your weight into your right hand and pick the back leg off the mat. Craving something even more challenging, bend the knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. Wherever you're at, 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good, gently replace your hand and your knee back down onto the mat. Switching sides, so I'm gonna turn around so you can see me. I'll lengthen my right leg out. I'll plant the heel at a 45-degree angle. I shift all my weight over to the left side. I tent my right hand. When I feel confident, I'll lift my right arm high to the sky. So stay here as I ground down through that back right heel. It's like my anchor, or I take my top arm up and overhead, getting that nice stretch in the side body, or shifting my weight now onto my left hand and my left leg. Maybe I pick my right leg off the ground. And if I'd like to go a step further today, bend the knee, and like we did earlier, grab hold of the ankle or the foot, push the foot into the hand. Here we go, 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Gently replace the hand and the knee back down onto the mat. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Let's come into our downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. So settling into our down dog here. Spread the legs at least hip width distance apart, no wider, no shorter. Grounding down through the palms. My gaze is at my knees or up towards the navel. Start to bend one knee at a time, like you're pedaling out your bike pedals. Good, now bend your knees, look at your hands, and at the bottom of your exhale, tiptoe walk or jump to meet your hands at the top. As you arrive in a forward fold at the top of the mat, and I'm just gonna adjust the computer screen here so you can see me. Grab opposite elbows and just sway side to side. Release the grip. Let the arms dangle. And then swan dive your arms up and overhead. Reach tall through the fingers. Go ahead, grab hold of your left wrist, hinge everything over to the right. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. You can look straight ahead or up towards your ceiling. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Good. Release and switch sides. Grab hold of your right wrist and hinge over to the left. Maybe you put weight in the back of the heel so you can arch the spine a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Release the grip as you come back to the center. Cactus shape your arms and shine your heart to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now release. Forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. As you come into a forward fold, place your right hand in front of both feet and sweep your left arm up to the ceiling. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. You could bend 1 knee, 2 knees, or no knees. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Good. Release and switch sides. Left hand down, right arm up high to the ceiling. Here we go. 3 breaths on this side. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now release. Forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. Place your hands on your shins. Look up. Lengthen your spine like you could balance a teacup on your low back. Then exhale. Replace your hands down on your mat. Step downward facing dog. If you'd like to do the vinyasa flow in between, that's either plank or knees, chest and chin. Bend the elbows. Sweep your heart upward facing dog and retuck your toes back under. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Take your right knee, tap your left elbow, then shoot it back up. Now, inhale, the foot in between the hands. Exhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Warrior 1 stance. Here we go. 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Good. Now, bend the left knee. We're going to come into Skandasana. So as you bend the left knee, you can set 2 hands next to your left foot as you lengthen the right leg. So side lunge here. You can bring prayer hands to your heart. If you can bring your hands to your heart center. You can always frame your foot if you need your modification. Now, replant your right foot back on the mat. Lift yourself back up. Warrior 2 stance. So cut your arms apart in the air like an eagle. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale 3. Beautiful. Release. Sweep your hands back down onto the mat. Step back, down dog and wait, or you can rinse it out with that optional flow. That's either plank, bend the elbows, yogi push up, glide your heart upward facing dog, and then retuck the toes back under, back to down dog. Let's do that same exact sequence on the left side, and I'll turn around so you can see me. Here we go. Inhale your left leg up high. Exhale, bend the knee, tap the right elbow, shoot the leg back up. Now exhale the foot in between the hands. I pivot my right heel at a degree angle. Lift up on your strong legs, warrior 1 left side. So taking the time to refine your warrior 1. Keep that bend in the knee over the ankle. Keep reaching your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Now, Skandasana. So you're going to bend the right knee, lengthen the left leg with the heel grounded and pray your hands to your heart center. Side lunge. Here we go. 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3. Now place your hands on the mat, shift up and replant your left foot down. Cut your arms apart in the air, warrior 2. So sink a little bit deeper as you scoop your belly up and in. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Release. Cartwheel the arms back down onto the mat. Step back, down dog. Feel free to just wait here or rinse it out, yogi push up. Here we go. Plank, bend the elbows, shine your heart upward facing dog, then reach up the toes, back to down dog. Here we go, back to the right side now. Inhale the right leg. Exhale. Step the foot in between the hands, come on up. Warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Here's where we add on peaceful warrior. Left hand down, back eye, right arm up and overhead. Getting that nice arch in the spine. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now here's where we add on. Start to hinge at the hips. Place your hand about a foot in front of your big toe and lift the left arm up. So you can stay here. It's extended side angle A. For those who are craving a little bit more of a challenge, sweep your left leg up in the air, coming into your half moon. Good, stay here. If some of you would like to go even further, maybe you bend the knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. A stage even further, maybe you shift your right fingertips to your half heart, half prayer hand to your heart. Maybe you can come into your dancer's pose, push the foot into the hand, and lift the right arm up high. All we're doing here is just getting a deeper IT band stretch. Good, one more big breath. Let go of the foot, replace it back down on the mat, step back into warrior 2. Then release the hands back down onto the mat. Step back, down dog and wait, or rinse it out, vinyasa. Yogi push-up, bend the elbows, shine the heart upward facing dog, then retuck the toes, back to down dog. Okay, so now let's try it on the left side. Go ahead, inhale, your left leg up high. Exhale, glide it in between your hands, pivot your right heel flat. Come up, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, back fingertips to your thigh, left arm up and overhead, getting that nice arch in the spine. Keep walking your back hand down your back thigh or drape it behind your back. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now start to hinge at the hips. Look at your left big toe. Place your hand about a foot in front of your big toe and lift your right arm up. Stay here in extended side angle A, or shift your weight into your hand and your foot and begin to lift the back leg off the mat. Your choice, your practice. Coming into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Stay here, or maybe you bend the knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot, and if you can, peel your left arm up high to the sky. Good, dancer's pose. Release back, warrior 2. Cartwheel the arm back down onto the ground. Step back, rinse it away, vinyasa. Yogi push-up, glide your heart upward facing dog. Retuck your toes back under, back to down dog. Good, everybody take a little break, child's pose. So wide knees, toes touching, sink your hips to your heels. Keep breathing deep into your hip flexors for 5 big breaths in child's pose. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Gently walk your hands back up by your hips, making your way back into downward facing dog. In down dog, bend your knees, look towards your hands, and at the bottom of the exhale, tiptoe walk or jump to meet your hands. Once you get there, come into chair pose, bend the knees and shoot the hips back. Utkatasana chair, like you're going to sit back in that imaginary toddler chair. Good, now bring prayer hands to your heart. You can hook the left elbow past the right knee, twisted chair, option 1. Option 2, split the arms. Option 3, tee the arms. Option 4, I have some students who like to play with the arm balance, side crow. So you take your elbows against your right thigh and push your elbows into your leg, and eventually your feet will come up off the mat. Whatever feels right. Good. Meet me back in the center and take your time if you're still practicing. No need to rush out. pray your hands to your heart. This time you're gonna hook the right elbow past the left knee, coming into your twisted chair on this left side. Again, you can split the arms, tee the arms, whatever feels good, or do your side crow. Practice your side crow on the left side. So set your hands flat, bend your elbows like you're creating a shelf for your left thigh, and push your legs into your elbows, and eventually your feet will come up off the ground. Take your time. Part of these arm balances is just overcoming our fears. And then bring your hands back to the center, forward fold. Bend one knee at a time, shake it out, rinse it out. Good, now while we're at it, come standing up, and we'll play with some standing balances. So shift your weight into your left leg like you're growing roots. Lift your right leg up. You can do a bent knee or a straight leg. If you have a straight leg, yogi toe lock, the big toe, yes. And if you have the big toe, lift the leg up even higher. Just 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good, gently replace the right leg back down on the mat. So shake it out, rinse it out. Let's try the left side. So now your right hand is on your right hip. I begin by shifting all my weight over to the right side. Maybe I start with just bending the left knee into the torso. If this is all you want to do today on this side, that's fine. If you can straighten out the leg, great. If you can yogi toe lock, I take my peace fingers, I wrap it around the big toe, and I'm gonna hold it here for 3 breaths. If the leg is straight and you're able to lift it up even higher, try it. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Beautiful efforts, everybody. Gently release, shake it out. Good, now meet me in Malasana, squat pose. So this is a really nice way to get deep into the hip flexors. So as you come into squat pose, I'm using my elbows to push my kneecaps away. I bring prayer hands to my heart. It's a good way to just loosen up everything in the lower extremities. Now, you can stay here for a few deep breaths or crow. So I'm gonna move the computer down so you can see when I'm going to talk. You'll place your hands right on the mat about 2 feet away. I come up onto my tippy toes. I bend my elbows. Your body remembers this. We practiced it so many times in class. Stick one knee behind the bicep, tricep, or the armpit. Maybe you just lift the right foot off the ground, or maybe you're ready to just try to make that connection with both knees behind the armpits. Look straight ahead, and maybe one foot comes off the mat, and eventually 2 feet will come up off the ground. Take your time, engage your belly. Beautiful, release. And again, just child's pose. Sink deep into your hips. Let your forehead rest on the ground. And just begin to slow your heart rate and your breath down here for 5 big breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Meet me in a seated position on your mat. As you arrive in a seated position on your mat, just give your knees a nice little shake out here as we come into butterfly pose. So this opens up everything in the lower extremities. Inhale, a tall spine, and exhale, forward fold over the soles of your feet. Keep holding on to your feet, or you can extend your arms out in front. Here we go, 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, Inhale, exhale, 5. Slowly walk your hands back up by your feet. Now lengthen your legs straight out in front. Give them a nice little shake out. Flex and point your toes so that you can activate the muscles in your legs. Inhale your arms up and exhale, forward fold over your legs. You can keep trying to hold any part of your legs, your toes. If you'd like, just let your arms rest down by your legs. 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Gently walk your hands back up by your hips. And now bring the legs into a straddle. So see if you can get your legs as far apart as you can. Take your right hand to your right ankle and sweep your left arm up and overhead like an umbrella. You can look straight ahead or up towards the ceiling. 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Gently release and switch it out. Take your left hand to your left ankle and sweep your right arm up and overhead, getting that nice arch in the spine. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2. Don't forget to keep flexing your toes and your feet. Inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Reach your arms back to the center and forward fold. Here we go. 5 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Slowly walk your arms back up next to your hips. And now meet me laying down on your mat. So as you arrive laying down on your mat with bent knees, see if you can touch your feet. That's the measurement of how far away your feet are from your glutes. Push down through your forearms and lift your pelvis up off the mat. You can stay here if you'd like to go a little bit deeper. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your back, and you can interlace your hands together. A version more challenging, if you want something a little bit more today, you can lift the right leg up for a couple of breaths and then switch to the other leg. Here we go, wherever you're at, 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Gently lower the pelvis down onto the mat. Once your back lands on the mat, hug the knees into the chest and just rock side to side, up and down, just to relieve any tension in that lumbar spine. Now lift your legs up high to the ceiling. You can stay here, or if you have a shoulder stand practice, you know where to go. Lift your legs up and grab behind your low back. Wherever you're at, 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5, release. Lower the legs flat on the mat. And once you lay flat on your back, let's come into the counter pose fish. So bend your elbows, set your forearms flat, puff up your chest and your heart, and let your throat base up to your ceiling as you let the crown of the head try to reach for the mat. 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Slowly release, lay flat on your back on your mat. Bring your arms into a letter T. Bend the knees into the chest.
Flip the knees over to the right as you look out over the left shoulder, coming into your reclined spinal twist. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Gently release and switch sides. Bend the knees now over to the opposite side as you look out over the opposite shoulder. Inhale. Exhale 1. So it doesn't matter if the knees make it down. Just make sure that your shoulder blades are grounded. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently come back to the center. Lengthen the legs straight out. Shake them out here. And now meet me in happy baby. So bend the knees towards the armpits. You can grab the ankles or the outsides of the feet and just sway side to side, massaging your tailbone and your spine here in happy baby. Now hug the knees into the chest, squeeze them tight, tight, tight. The grip is tight, the expression on your face is tight. Everything feels so tense, tense, tense. Release, Shavasana. So let your palms face the ceiling. Let your feet flop open to the opposite edges of your mat. Feel completely relaxed, like you're a day at the beach and your body's shifting in the sand as you let gravity take over. Take your tongue, glide it to the top of your teeth, then let your tongue settle down to the bottom of your jaw. Let your jaw completely relax. Relax your scalp, relax your eyebrows, relax the earlobes, relax the nose, forehead, upper lip, lower lip, jaw, your throat, the back of your neck. Draw the shoulder blades down your back, resting completely comfortable on your mat. Relax your elbows and the elbow creases. Relax your forearms. Relax the wrists and the palms. Relax the pinky finger, the ring finger, the middle finger, index finger, and the thumbs. Relax the entire arm. Moving down to the belly. Relax the lungs and the heart. Relax the glutes, the quads and the hamstring muscles, the backs of the knees and the kneecaps, the calf muscles and the shins, and the ankles, the Achilles heel, all 10 toes and fingers. Practicing the most challenging pose in yoga. Just learning to be silent and surrendering to this very moment with everything going on inside you, physically and emotionally, right here, right now. And you're not changing or fixing or altering anything. You're just listening to the sound of your beautiful breath.
Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing some physical awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Go ahead and sweep your arms up and overhead, feeling like that first morning stretch of the day from the fingers to the toes. Gradually, you'll bend the knees into the chest, hug them tight. Give yourself some TLC here. And then rock on to your right side in a fetal position. Feel free to use your arm, your bicep as a pillow if you wish. Just give yourself a moment to gather before making it back out into the real world. When you're ready, with your eyes still closed, everybody, meet me back in a cross-legged seated position. Let your palms join together at your heart center. Bow your head down in gratitude. Let's take a moment and seal our practice in together this afternoon. Gratitude to one another for showing up, and gratitude for carving time out to make mind-body connections. Gratitude for practice that teaches us peace within our hearts and our minds, no matter what the circumstances. Om Shanti, 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 peace. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this afternoon. I hope you all stay healthy, stay safe. Any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. I hope to see you all back here next week. And feel free to follow me on Instagram. I am holding a complimentary guided meditation at 6 p.m. tonight. And if you are up for it, just to clear your mind and just to come back to your center, feel free to join me live on Instagram. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week. Stay safe, and I'll see you hopefully next Wednesday.